Okay, guys. So today's or this week's activities has two objectives. You're going to share an experience with a family member to develop teamwork and family morale, and also you're going to show solidarity and empathy to the restaurant owners and their employees in Peru and Trujillo. Okay, so introduction. As I mentioned in the CIA web message, the restaurant businesses have been hit really hard by COVID-19 all around the world. They've closed down and they're going through a rough time. So during this time, we need to be united and show a lot of uh, empathy and encourage all these restaurant owners, the restaurant owners of your favorite restaurants here in Trujillo and in Peru and in the world. So we're gonna spread good news. Okay, we're gonna cook together in one spirit virtually one of my favorite dishes that I made with my wife. Okay, this task is due on Wednesday, May 6, 2020. Okay, ingredients I'm gonna share with you in the next slides. Um, I want to be very clear. This is not an obligation. It's not mandatory to make this dish. You could just use the ingredients you have at your house or do something different. But if your parents are going shopping, maybe you could ask to buy these things. But it's not mandatory. You could do a different dish. Okay. Also, the deadline is flexible and it's flexible. It's something fun, something to spread good news and to encourage all the restaurant owners. So, some stats in Peru, there's more than 68,000 restaurants, and about 60% of those restaurants are in danger of going bankrupt, of disappearing. At the start of the quarantine, sales dropped 20%, then 40%, and now there's probably I don't know 17.7%. In more of a international mindset, a global context. In the U.S., the restaurants employ 15 million people, and out of those 15 million people, 3 million of those don't have jobs. Okay, so steps for the task. First, you need to make the dish at home with the family members. Ingredients and steps for the recipe I'm going to share in the other slide. After you finish the dish, you need to take a picture of you and your family member showing off dish, showing the final product. You need to send me that picture, and your parents need to approve that you're going to use this picture for social media. So if your parents approve, send it to me. Then after your parents approve and see your picture, you're gonna post this picture on social media on a social account. It could be an Instagram, it could be Facebook, just one account. However, it cannot be a story. I want this to be permanent. Okay, and on the post, you must tag your family member. You have to tag Mick, and you have to tag your favorite restaurant and give them an encouraging words. I'll see you soon. I can't wait to be back. Okay, and also, you must use the following hashtags: mi restaurante favorito and un solo espíritu. You could be creative and use different ones, but I recommend you use two more. Don't saturate with hashtags. If you don't have a social media account, ask your parents to post it. If they don't have a social media, you could just share the picture with me. We could talk and we'll find a solution. Okay, after you do your pose and you do all the first three steps, you have to answer these questions. Okay, answer these questions to help you reflect over your experience. And if you have any questions, again, you can write me. Okay. So here are the ingredients and the steps. I'm gonna put this in Spanish, so you could do it with a family member. Okay. So first, the ingredients. You need sliced bread, okay, or it could be any bread, but you need to get bread where you could make a hole in the middle. Okay, you need bacon, tocino. You need cheese, queso. You need eggs, huevo, and oregano or uh, green onions or so what you. Okay, here you can see the steps. Okay, the first step is you need to butter the baking mold or what it used to bake it. Okay, then you need to make holes in the bread. In the center of the bread, make holes. Okay, and you need to put those in your baking mold. Okay, then you need to cook the bacon, and you need to put the bacon inside the circles. Then you need to grate cheese and over the bacon and bread. Then you need to put one for each circle you have, and you could put whatever or how much oregano and green onions. That's up to you. Okay, you put as much as you like, and you could bake for 7 to 15 minutes, depending on how your yolk. Okay, you might like it nice and soft, or you like it well done. That depends on you. So I got pictures here. Okay, so here is the first step. I made circles out of the bread, and I put it inside my baking mode. Okay, then the bacon has to be cooked. You have to fry the bacon, and you put it around or on top of the bread. Okay, then I grated the cheese. As you can see, the cheese is over the bread. And here's the final product. Okay, put the egg right in the middle, and then you sprinkle some oregano or some green onions. Okay, and of course you could add salt or pepper as you please. Okay, so guys, so my final message, remember, you don't need to be famous, you don't need to be extremely rich to make a difference, and to show empathy, and to give back, and to encourage people. You don't need to be a president. We could be local heroes. We could encourage people with our acts, with our actions. Okay, and this is activity. It has to be. It's a fun activity. And remember, your objective is bigger than a grade, bigger than school. Is for you to encourage the owners and the waiters and the chef of your favorite restaurants. Okay, I miss going out to dinner with my wife and all that. Okay, and be creative with your hashtags. We talked about this in class. Some of you put quarantine makes me a better chef. Okay, be creative with your hashtag, but don't saturate your posts with hashtags. Okay, have fun with this, and I'll see you soon.